Hi, Delaney. It's been a while. How are you? Are you doing okay? Sunshine Rose smiley face. Yes, it's a warm day here. Hey, Foxy Bot. Hi, Carol. Hi, Jamie's Life. Hey, DJ the DJ. Hi, Shanette. So nice to see you guys. I'm doing okay. Hey, Norma Star. I've missed you guys. I think that I've been off of YouTube now for probably about 3 weeks or so. I mean, I've been watching some stuff, but haven't come on myself. Hey, Bad Bish. How you doing today, Jamie? Well, thanks, Carol. I know who my regulars usually are, and, it's hard. It's hard when you don't get to talk with them. It's going to rain tonight. Oh, boy. That's all it seems like it has been doing, Foxy Bot. Did you, Jamie? That's good. Thanks, Norma. You guys are always so sweet. Oh, boy. DJ, that's awful. I mean, I know that you're skilled to do it, and thank God you can do it, so he doesn't have to have home care come in, but anybody that needs to have a wound packed, that's just terrible. I missed you guys a lot too, Foxy Bot. I really have. A lot's been going on, you guys, and I don't have a long time because I have some things that I need to do, but I've been thinking about it, and I thought, it's time. It's time to get back on, and I'm not going to sit here and lie. Like, there were a couple of times I got on, I got to the point, like, I hit go live, and I had put a title in, and then I'm like, no, I wasn't feeling well those days and things, and I just wasn't myself. So I felt like this just isn't right, Okay, you have a good time, Jamie, and be safe. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Well, Carol, like, you guys knew prior to me getting on my last live a few weeks ago that I had been told about the operations. And since then, I did have a second opinion, and not obviously with the wound aspect, because that's about a done deal, you guys, seriously. Like, I've already had a second and actually a third opinion with that. And, I never actually talked about that with you guys, but it's just been very frustrating for me. And like I said to you guys before, like, that word in itself, I don't want to get kind of vulgar on here, but it just really pisses me off. I've had enough of it, So basically right now, I've obviously put the whole back thing, like, I have that on hold because I'm very concerned about that. Especially the way that they basically described what my possibilities are, and everybody's possibilities are different. I mean, they're not coming right out and saying, oh, you're probably going to be worse, but they did give a pretty high percentage upon that, and I'm not okay with that. So I don't know, maybe trying to find a different doctor, maybe another opinion. I think it scares me a lot. And as far as the wound, well, I'm holding. I'm just going to hold right now. I have another upcoming appointment with that surgeon at the end of the month. I do believe it is Wednesday the 28th. It's either the 28th or the 29th, but it's a Wednesday. It's like the last week of the month. So, and I've had my medical stuff. A lot's been going on with my honey's dad. He's back in a nursing facility, which is skilled units. I've worked in them, and I feel for them. A lot of family members, unfortunately, because they can't care for them, they just put them in there, and some come back and are great, some aren't. And so obviously that's not how we deal with things. Now, he was getting released today to come home. How long this will last is beyond me. We have care coming in, we go there. It's not like he's not being cared for, but that's a lot, you know? Hey, Gloria. Hi, Lost here. So there's been a lot with that. Then I've got my son. And you know that my son was to see one more doctor, which was, you know, you guys already know about that. I'm always told that I talk too much about my problems and about my son, and kind of just, that's how my life is, though. You know what I mean? Like, I have dealings with my child. I have things going on in my life, and I'm able to talk to other people about that. And with that being said, I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to be like, poor me, poor me. Okay. I'm the one dealing with it. I get on here and talk about it, but I'm not on here saying, oh my God, you know, you guys, what am I going to do? And all those kinds of things. If I did need to ask for advice, which there's times that I have, like, what would you do in this situation? How would you feel in this situation? But that doesn't mean that I'm sitting here like, poor me, poor me. Um, I just, I just get upset. So he did see GI, and basically at this time, like, he's not even. They brought up about protonics. Why they brought up about protonics is beyond me, but they did. They just want to kind of watch him right now. And his sugar levels were elevated prior, but that's something with the PCP, the family doc. And so we're just kind of watching everything. But my son has been having some issues, but not to a point where I need to run to the hospital or run to the doctors. If I've got a concern, of course I will call the doctors. But other than that, I mean, that's kind of what's been going on. And probably one of the main reasons that I backed off on YouTube a bit was because there's been so much going on. And I kind of felt like I didn't need to add to that. Like, there were a lot of people coming in, and you could tell that they were upset because of things that were going on in the community. And I didn't want, like, anything that I was saying to make that worse. And then I just started, like, I got myself into a point, I think, where I was having a hard time getting out of it because of all the news that I had heard, from the doctors about myself. And when you're in pain every day, you guys, come on, you know how it is. If you suffer or you have a family member that's suffering, it's hard. I promised myself I wasn't going to get on here and cry today. This is a good day. I get to talk to you guys, which I'm happy about. So, that's kind of what's been going on, you guys. But don't think for one moment that I haven't missed you guys, because I do. A lot, actually. During the time of me kind of taking a step back and not coming on, I started watching a lot of horse videos, and other people that I'm subscribed to. I'd watch their stuff, and I don't always comment on people's videos, but I watch, give a like, things like that. But just tried to keep a step back, I guess, you guys. Let me read some of these. I'm sorry. You guys know how I am. I'm always talking, and I watch kind of to see that there's nothing crazy going on, but other than that, oh, Gloria, that's what we are here for, to be supportive. Gloria, how have you been doing? Like, did you get your car fixed? Stupid hair. Yes, Carol, it's good he's coming home. I just hope that you guys, he would come home, he would go back into the hospital. He would come home, then he would go to a facility from the hospital. You don't ever want to have to put your family member into a facility. I mean, most people don't, but it happens, rather if people have Alzheimer's, dementia, or if they just need total care around the clock. It can be difficult, and I understand that. But we're trying really hard not to make that happen and to leave him at home and have care come in. But it's getting like my honey's having a time with the doctors at this point. They're like, hey, what's going on? He says, meaning my honey's dad, he said that you're talking about selling the house and, meaning his house. And, they wanted to know because my honey says POA and things like that. So he's in control of a lot of things, even though his dad's obviously in his right mind. I mean, he's not. However, he was getting a bit confused. He was losing hours of time. And, we wanted to have him see a neurologist. When he had the appointment for the neurologist, what happened? He ended up back in the hospital. So he did start to, see the doctors that needed to be dealt with. I mean, do you guys remember when I told you that he had a blood clot on his brain? I mean, I'm pretty sure I told you guys that. At least I think so. Hey, Heather. Time for a change. Hello. Changed my username because of YouTube. Oh, Marilyn. Hi, hon. Hey, Judith. Oh, don't imagine the worst, Carol. Some of you guys actually messaged while I was not on here. And that really lets you know who your true friends are on here. Like I said, I don't look at you guys as just like a number subscriber type. Like, I know you're a subscriber, don't get me wrong. But there's people that I'm subscribed to that, like, I would think more of them as a friend, not, just a number or something like that. So you can tell who, does like to talk to you, that likes you, I guess, is what I'm saying. Yes, it is, Judith, and it's good. I'm glad that you made it. You want to see the wild horses off the coast of North Carolina? That would be awesome. A lot of Mustangs. I was watching how they actually capture them and stuff, and they try not to hurt them. I was not criticizing. Like I told DJ, contact the senior counsel. I think he actually has FoxyBot. What is that? It wasn't the Area Agency on Aging. No. Crap. I don't have the papers right in front of me, but I know that there was a lot of people that we had to contact. But that was a good idea with that FoxyBot. It is. We all pay taxes, including. Yes. You guys, I'm not even kidding you right now. I'm being dead serious. To put him into a facility per month, and he's a vet. So, okay, the veterans, they get like a certain amount of discount and things like that. But it's like $12,000, $13,000 a month, you guys. And again, I think my main thing is I've watched how things have happened in nursing facilities and skilled units. I wouldn't want that for anybody. So that's kind of almost like the very, very last resort of things. Hey, lover Madonna, how are you? You guys, I feel like I don't even remember how to keep up with the chat. Like, this is horrible. I've missed you guys too. Been worried and praying. Well, thank you for the prayers. We're okay. We are. Thanks, Judith. Yeah, I'll soon be having to go get like the touch up top. My gray's coming through. You gotta love it. I haven't been back to the salon in a while since this actually got done. I guess it hasn't really been all that long, but a little bit. So how have you guys been doing? Like, are you guys doing okay? I feel like I'm kind of all over the place, and I don't like that about me. It's not you guys, it's me. You had your hair. Oh, you got it cut to your chin. Oh, do you like the bob? Not be Medicare, but it is. I'll go back through these messages, FoxyBot, after I come back, and I have to run some errands, but to see whatever I might have missed. Please know that, you guys. I always go back and read the messages. Yes, Heather, it is very expensive. Yes. I'm with you on that. What's going on, DJ? The DJ? You say I'm where you are in so many aspects, it would amaze you. Yep, Carol, it is. It's outrageous. Vets in nursing homes. I think I had watched some things with the nursing facility stuff, but I believe that was out of the States. But I know that things happen in the States. Like, come on, you guys. I'm not, it happens everywhere. You know, it's not like the States are excluded from the BS that goes on, because that's definitely not the case. We have plenty that goes on here. Lover of Madonna, are you asking me how I am, or? This is what I mean, you guys. I feel like this is like, I don't want to say my first time on here, but I kind of feel a little bit like off with it. And I am so sorry. My son moved out, literally is making bad decisions after the next. Oh no, DJ, the DJ, yeah. Depression is bad. That's what has actually really been going on with me. Like I said, I've watched some YouTube videos and things like that, but it's been difficult. I'll say that much. Numbing kind. Yeah. I feel for you. I really truthfully do. And, you know, I know that my email used to be up. I know that there are people that still have it. I did remove it from my about section, but you guys that are on here that I talk to and stuff like that, I mean, you guys already know you can always try to reach me by leaving a message. But there was some messages, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, that I had responded to that I didn't even know was there. Like, I was in the YouTube beta, whatever it's called, and all of a sudden I started seeing these messages, and I'm like, I never got notifications for these. So it was really weird. But you guys always know that you can contact me that way if you need to. It's not like, you know, I try to always respond back to people. And as long as I know that they're there, of course. I'm sorry you're not feeling good, Foxy Bot. Seems to just be the thing. Carol, you're fully retired and loving it. You should be. Like, I think everybody should really be able to experience that. You work hard your whole life, and I mean, obviously, I'm way young for that, but ultimately, I think that when the point comes to be able to retire, I know that there's still people that work maybe a few hours and stuff to kind of keep themselves going or whatever, but I think everybody should be able to enjoy some retirement. And more often than none, you always hear like they're only retired a few months and something happens. Like it's horrible. And your husband's constantly gone, DJ the DJ. Yeah, and Judith, you were actually one that I didn't see the message from a few days ago. And it just, I don't know why that happens. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why YouTube does that. Don't be hard on yourself. The chatting thing will come back to you. It's like, yeah, it's like riding a bike. It feels weird to me that, I used to be able to really try my best. Like when it got really crazy in here, there were a ton of people in here. I would have a little bit more difficult time, but most of the time I'm right on top of things. So that's kind of weird that, you know, I'm not wearing my glasses either, and they're sitting here, but I don't like wearing these darn things. You're cranky today and not happy. Tired of the damn headaches. Can't they find out what's going on, Foxy Bot? Like, do they know why you're having the headaches and the migraines and stuff like that? You can tell them you're borrowing off their inheritance. Oh my goodness. Carol, you're funny. You make me laugh. I don't know, you guys. It seems like, everybody's got something going on in life. I mean, yeah, it may not be like somebody else's, but that's why we're all different. And I don't know, sometimes it's just very difficult. And especially like when you're not feeling well and you're sick. I mean, there's people that aren't like physically sick that way that are still struggling very much with depression and a lot of other things. It's not just depression, but, a lot of different things. And that I wish it would just go away. I can wish in one hand and shit in the other, though. So, I mean, that's how I feel about it anyway. He took out a loan. Oh, Jesus. Oh, DJ. Is the loan going to get paid off because it was stolen? Yeah, Lover of Madonna, I did take it down. Thank God, you guys. I guess I should probably at least touch base on that. Um, Things have really calmed down that way. They really have. Now, I think I know to a degree to why some of it has, okay? But the phone calls and things like that, that's really, I'm telling you guys, I didn't talk about a lot of that. And I was told not to. But holy shit, you guys. Things can get pretty scary. Let's just put it that way. Like I said, you guys, even though the email's down, you can always, like, people go back to my other videos and leave a message. I mean, sometimes there's been a lot that's been getting held by YouTube. And I think that some of the reasons why they or go into the spam folder or the other one, it's maybe because of one word that's in there. But there's times, you guys, that I don't understand why they're being held. Okay, DJ. Love to you, and I will keep you in my prayers as well. I am so sorry you're going through all of this stuff. I really, really am. It's very heartbreaking. Fibromyalgia and arthritis. Oh. Yeah, Carol, when you're hurting, it hurts if you just sit, and it hurts if you do something. So I agree upon that. Most definitely, I agree upon that. Your son wants to leave a safe job. Oh, geez. That's what I mean. I mean, see, I'm not the only one that has, like, issues going on. And that's why there's times I don't like to really come on and say anything because, you don't want other people to think about what you're going through when they're already having difficult times themselves. I've been trying my best, Lover of Madonna. Like, that's what I said. Like, when I went into this new thing that they're doing on YouTube where they took out, I guess you can go back to the classic, how you would run things. I was going to upload 2 videos that were pre-done that just needed edited. One of the videos, I lost like half of the stuff. I don't even know what happened with that. And that was a pretty fun video, really. And the other video, well, I still haven't really done anything with that one. So, but it's like I will go in there and then I would start seeing stuff. Other people, there would be some comments that would come through that I would get notifications for, but I don't know. Maybe it was just something weird that went on, but that's why I try to actually look now. I've always said, since I found this with that yesterday, that I'm just going to check now. I think that it's safer for me to do that. And because you never know, what if somebody needs to talk and you're not live or, definitely I'm not putting my phone number out here. I mean, you guys already know why. I mean, you wouldn't either. Think about it. You just don't know anymore, you guys. You just don't. Foxy Bot, you're one that, like, I pray for several daily, that come in here, and you're one of them. And it's like, well, quite a few that are actually in here are, but my heart breaks. It really breaks for you. And just wish that there was more that could be done for people that are suffering. Or, when I say people, I mean people in general, whether it's you, your loved ones, a friend, whatever. Things are just getting really, really bad. And the doctors, I don't know. I feel like you just can't get very good care anymore. I probably shouldn't feel that way, but after what I've experienced, that's how I feel. And I definitely know I'm not the only one that gets shit medical care, and I have decent insurance. Just because somebody has decent insurance, it doesn't even matter. I mean, yeah, you might not have to pay so much for this or for that, but I still think that even with, that's another thing. Like 2.5 weeks ago, my honey come home and he's like, oh, the insurance is going up. Like, that's all it ever does is just keep going up and up and up and up and up. I don't know. I was told not to do the caffeine thing too, Judith. It's bad for fibromyalgia. Oh, see, Maya was the headaches and stuff. Hey, Joni. How are you, hon? I know, Foxybot. I wish that there was something else that we could do about the pain thing, but they don't listen. They don't listen. They don't care. Like, because every time I say something about it, it's the only thing that I swear that you hear is the problems that are taking place, which I understand that there are problems, you guys. But because of what's happening, others are suffering that are in true need. They need to figure something else out. They have to. Yeah, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. I agree, Carol. Oh, thank you, Joni. And I'm glad that you're doing well. Well, you guys know what I always have, like, it seems like, in my hand. Well, I drink bottled water and stuff too, but most of the time, anytime that I've ever come on here, you guys see that I have Diet Pepsi, but, it's supposed to be caffeine free. Or no, not this isn't caffeine free. The other one is. That's the one I'm thinking of, the one I don't like. This one's with the sugar crap. So it's almost like you basically got to stop everything to, if you do drink, people that drink a ton of coffee, there's a lot of drinks that have caffeine and things like that in it. Maybe this will help me read a little bit better, you guys. Diet Coke. Yeah, the healthcare is awful. It does taste weird. Yeah, you're allowed to drink what you want. There's only one person that I know of that ever really stated anything about what I drink, and I guess it was because of how big it is. And, well, it's not a 20 ounce and it's not a liter. It's 1.5. Or, yeah, 1.5. 1.25. There we go. Got it, guys. So, yeah. Time for a change. Chronic pain suffer. Will not order any kind of pain meds. Tells me to take OTC, yeah, over the counter crap. You know what? I'm not even going to get started because it's very touchy with me. They're all doing that. They are. A lot of them are. They just found out. Oh, that's nice. So taking out your appendix can cause dementia. That's great. Hey, Cajun boy, how are you? You had a breakdown yesterday when I was describing my pain and neuropathy issues. Yeah, Norma Star. And it's almost like if you say anything, and I mean this, you guys, it's like if you say anything, they think that you're drug seeking, or it's just terrible, and people are scared. They won't say anything. Like I said, everybody on here knows I do take pain medication, and I have about every dang right that I need it. I think I would really freak at this point with how deep my wound is and things like that. You guys, wound change is about unbearable. And that's just that. That's not, the other things that are going on. Now, the doctors know what's going on, and they've even admitted themselves, but not every doctor's like that. And again, this isn't easy. This isn't as simple as 1, 2, 3. Like, I've got to see a ton of people. This is not an easy thing at all. It's terrible. Big deal, even if it's 4 gallons. Oh, Joni. Well, people think that it's just too big, I guess, Hey, Chef Ron. Hi, darling Nikki. I'm so glad to see you guys. Hey, Puss in the Boots. How are you, hun? I'm so glad to see you guys. All of you. The doctor tells you to exercise? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, believe me, I hear about it too. Well, you know what? I get I'm not skinny, I am, darling Nikki. I am. I have not been sleeping good, hun. And the one thing that we're talking about is one of the reasons why. But then they just want to give you sleeping medication. Well, no, I don't, for what? It's still going to wake me up when you're hurting. You won't stay asleep. I am about to organize my own petition for pain and getting for us. I would sign it, Foxybot. Oh, how did it go, Puss in the Boots? Did you enjoy it? Well, I should say, did they enjoy it? Can't even imagine if you go through. The thing is, you guys, is I had actually at one point, I had backed off my pain meds. And I wanted to see if I can actually just say, okay, I'm done with this. Look, I'm not in the mood for this. No. Don't need to hear about where you want to put your penis at. Sorry. But and it was horrible. And when the home nurses come, they're like, you look horrible. My blood pressure was through the roof because I was in so much pain. It was my own fault. It was what I did. And I was to a point that I've been so sick of what I have to actually go through. And it was too much. It hurt so bad I couldn't about take it, you guys. I'm being serious. And it just makes you think, just because I have a wound, that's very painful. There are a lot of things that people have that are very painful. And there's just nothing that can be done about it, you know? Oh, okay, Carol. Thank you for stopping in, sweetie. I really appreciate it. And I'm really glad that I got to talk to you guys. I got to go soon anyway. I thought I'd be on here about 30 minutes. I should have known I wouldn't have been. But thank you. I hope that we can talk soon. That's not good, darling Nikki. At all. Arthritis is terrible. That's enough to cripple somebody, period. I mean, it really is. Time for a change, so they'll sign it too, Foxy Bot. Okay, lover, Madonna. Texas is starting something new since September. The doctor has to do a drug test, Bust in the Boots, or the person they're prescribing it for? Well, we miss you too, Judith. Really do. Well, Norma, I would think that you should fight it too. I think what's going on is just wrong. I mean, like I said, you guys, I have a lot that I have to go through. A lot. It's not as simple as 1, 2, 3, here's your script, go to the pharmacy. That's not it. Oh, no, 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 no. Not even close. I mean, I know that years ago and things were like that, but not anymore. I'm sorry, but hey, nobody want to exercise when you're hurting so bad. Nobody wants to do that. I mean, it's bad enough you don't even want to move, but you have to because, like I said, it's almost like if you don't move, it hurts. It hurts if you do move. So, the person getting prescribed the meds, they also limiting the amount they can prescribe. Oh, geez. That's another thing. When they started putting certain things into effect, people that were on dosages that actually help them, when they come in and they're like, this is it, this is all you can prescribe, bam. Like, anything under that obviously didn't work for somebody. I don't know. You guys, I'm telling you right now, the whole pain thing and the people that I've listened to and like the conversations on here, and there's times that I've gotten off of lives when we've talked about this stuff and have been so emotional and just cried because I truly understand how pain is. And you guys, even what I take, and because I've been at the same levels and I have refused to go any higher. I feel like there's times where it's useless to me, but I don't want to keep climbing that because I'm afraid of what could happen. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like they're putting so many stipulations and just I don't know. This whole pain thing, it really aggravates me and pisses me off that people have to suffer so badly. Nerve damage. Did they try to give you Neurontin? The gabapentin would be generic name for it, but did they try to give that to you, Judith, for nerve pain? I do get it, Puss in the Boots, and it's horrific, you guys. I mean, you guys know. It's freaking horrific. Your doctor is in Bronx, New York. Oh boy. So you already are taking the gabapentin. Okay. Yeah, I was on gabapentin back a few years ago, and this last operation that they did, when the nurse come in and scanned my bracelet and everything, she started telling me, what was in there, and they said about the gabapentin, and I was like, what? All right, you guys. Hold on a second. Hello? Hey. I am on a YouTube Live. What's up? No, it's all right. I guess I lost track of time. Well, no, I mean, obviously I need to talk to you. Right, I understand that. All right, just give me a second. I'm going to actually end up and get off of here. Just hold on. Hey, you guys. Got a problem. I gotta go. Hey, Hazel. I'm sorry you're just coming in, sweetie, and I've got to go. This wasn't a good phone call. So, you know what, you guys? I'm going to try to get back on a little bit more frequently. And I'm sorry to end this like this, but try to have a good rest of the weekend. And again, if you guys ever want to talk, you can always leave a comment, and I will talk with you guys, okay? I'll see you guys later. Thank you for being here. See ya.